Hey everyone!
All my life I've heard stories of Leonidas. I can't believe I'm finally seeing where history was made.
Good. So hey everyone, this is A Gameplay and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're going to talk to... Oh, is there a friend here? Can you... Thank you.
Thermopylae.
Hey you!
They say
You're
can't
running
walk
to your
this
death?
battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
You got a little friend here. Don't try that. I fucked you up. Hey. Ooh, that's it. Not for now.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
Tell me why we're here.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Ooh. Magic spear. Yeah, you should be dead now. Is that the Persian?
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
What happened to Leonidas?
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly
Yeah, I
against
knew
the Persians.
there were the Persians.
But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
Who are they?
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Okay. Oh, I'm already here. For once.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor.
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before
Whoa,
they do.
whoa, whoa.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry! This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies! And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then! We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board.
Do I really
and
have to
take
do
from.
that?
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
The gods are with us today, Cassandra. The sea is calm, and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is. Now that we have the necessary
Oh yeah, I'm good,
resources,
okay.
we can upgrade the ship's hull. The sun will be raised. damning shape now, like a beast in motion.
Are we good now? So I have to go check for the other one. There we go.
Lower the sail!
Cassandra, there's a question I ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to home?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see
What?
the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is indeed. Look for a large gate.
If only they would stop singing so I can hear what's going on.
Wind speed!
And we're finally here. It is also something that makes my video get claimed each time. Most of this series getting claimed. Already?
Here it is.
It's such a beautiful look, and maybe not there. Go higher. That's a bear? No thanks. Oh, I had to go there. Okay, well, let's go. Oof. You need to be...
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder
Your spear.
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you.
If I remember well, this is the place where I can upgrade the spear.
By the gods, who built all this? How does a place like this exist?
Can I interact with this?
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Put the spear in. Do you need that?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Oh, we're back. I was forgetting about her.
Deimos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
No, don't tell me to rest, but...
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
What do you think about the mission so far?
So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype Brahmin variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Well, I'm gonna look around.
How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
Anything else? I don't really care about that, nor that.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about Herodotus?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
That's weird. Can you tell me about the book?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
That's enough.
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
I should check my email.
Emails. That's a lot of emails. Whoa. You're a funny guy. I probably won't read that. All of that. Kiyoshi Takakura. Yes, but make sure he doesn't something himself of Kacho's stuff mission. Okay, it's here, I'm dumb. Yes, but make sure he doesn't overwork himself of a recent tough mission. Assigned to mission, remember if you kill her, then you'll be unemployed. Took a deep dive into theories about our reality being a simulation and ended up on the weird end of the internet. I'm just gathering information at this point. Not all that I have found has been useful. It's hard to imagine the world we know being another layer of the Animus, but it makes sense in its own way. The Quebec Capper? Layla, I'm in. How do you manage that? Let's just say I left a crypto key under the doormat in case Abstergo escorted me out. Was your hunch right? Yep. Just in time. They have a location, Notre-Dame de Quebec, but can't find the relic. I'm sure it must be there. Guess they don't have a Catholic on their team like you do. No way. Quebec City, here we come. Will we go in Quebec City? Potential descendant. Okay. The Cathedral Basilica Notre-Dame de Quebec, architectural masterpiece, and blood repository.
Hier soir, un cambriolage a eu lieu à la basilique cathédrale Notre-Dame de Québec. Heureusement, les dégâts au bâtiment historique sont minimes. Le secrétariat de la paroisse rapporte que les malfaiteurs sont partis en laissant derrière la cible du vol.
Okay. Issue architecture. So the Issue aka precursor or those who came before, they're humanoid and they're ancient. They have triple helix DNA and 6 primary senses. The Isu say they created Homo sapien to serve them, and who knows if they're wrong. Abstergo classified them as Homo sapien divinus, though they waffle on whether they're gods or not. Sometimes individual issues say they aren't, but usually they act like they are. They like to give themselves god names anyway. Wait, weren't the ancient god named after them? It's a sort of chicken and egg situation. We know that the issue had other names before they took on the ones we know, like Juno was also called Uni. And just to check, Aletheia is not a goddess name, is it? You got it, boss. I literally mean truth. But if you ask Heidegger, well, not literally, he's dead. I mean the disclosure of truth. He dedicated a huge chunk of philosophy to defining exactly what that meant. What's the short version? Aletheia is unconcealed as opposed to correspondence, which is truth as accurate definition of reality. Or Koreans, which is truth as statements that are consistent with the rest of our reality. Okay, I think I'll leave the philosophy to you while I handle tech. Works for me. The Capitoline Isu. So the next thing to realize is that there's Isu and then there's Isu. The main mover and shaker are, well, where? The Capitoline, Triad, Jupiter, Minerva, and Juno. Those 3 were scientists who formed a team to save the world from being destroyed by a solar flare. They were like superheroes with ulterior motive. Jupiter and Minerva appear to sympathize with humans, but really only seem to make a move after the Toba catastrophe nearly snuffed us out. Juno was in it for the issue, but mostly for herself. Yeah. One of those world-saving solutions was the eye that killed Desmond. Wasn't it? Exactly, it works short-term, but long-term seems more iffy. If iffy is a word you can use when you're talking about the end of the world as we know it. Aletheia did seem to imply that reality was shifting, or that multiple realities were shifting as calculations were made. I thought you were leaving me to the philosophy. That's a lot of reading. Juno. So one of the most powerful Isu was Juno. She raised an army of followers trying to help her and her husband Aita get bodies. She wanted to move out of the grey or a virtual existence in some kind of spiritual tech hybrid afterlife. And the Phoenix Project was going to do just that. The plan was so dangerous that neither the assassin nor the Templar could take it on alone, so we teamed up for a while. Layla, I heard about your colleague Charlotte de la Cruz. I'm sorry, so am I. We're Christian, so I know Mr. Berg used some spatial explosive to make sure there wasn't any DNA left. But wouldn't there be some trace of the Koh-i-Noor? I mean, you'd think some shards of such a powerful artifact would have survived. Alana, when Berg blows something up, he blows it up with extreme prejudice. That site is sterilized. So another weird question, how did Kayoshi, Galina, and Naren get away then? Too soon, Alana, too soon. Hermes. We don't know much about this issue, except that he was one. The Greek and Egyptian both worshipped him. His special followers called themselves Hermeticists. The god Hermes, particularly in the form of Hermes Trismegistus, was all about magical and alchemy, and his staff is the inspiration for the Caduceus. In theory, he met Pythagoras and gave him his staff. We're betting a lot on that theory. We're extrapolated that the staff is the key to the Isu equation of reality theory, based on the Aletheia. So who is Aletheia? That's a guess, I didn't record her using any pronouns, called herself that. She has a grudge against the rest of the issue for their godlier than thou attitude. The issue unified front showed crack before, like that time Minerva and Juno argued in front of Desmond, and when Consus reached true time to contact the assassin behind Juno's back. But this is a new level on insubordination. Fortunately for us, Aletheia seems to be on the humanity side. Yes, she reminds me of Martin Luther, nailing his 95 theses to a church door. Maybe this is the start of the great issue schism. You've got a knack for naming things, you know that? Thanks, boss. Besides, she's a hacker, I like her. Hacking? Is that what she was doing to the retransmission? Sorry, I realize that's more my department than yours. You heard the voice change, right? That's when the retransmission got hacked, replaced right under the other's issues metaphorical noses. How do you think she did it? Good question. If you want to brute force the problem, try all the security protocol. I don't really care about that. Okay, so everything's done, I think.
The Lost Book of Herodotus. The Spear of Leonidas. If I didn't work for the assassins, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still not sure I believe it. But a little luck and a lot of research later, and we've got ourselves the archaeological find of the century. At least, we would if I could publish it.
Yeah.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
That's not much. Anything here? Lapin crétin. I don't know the name in English, so I'm gonna go back in.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yeah, I want to return to the Animus.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
Thanks, girl. Did it do something?
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Okay. Can I look at it? I don't know where it is. I've got 7? How do I have 7? I've only killed 2 of them, but okay. Can I do it again? No. Well, I thought that I'd be able to do more than that.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.
So I'm gonna go talk to Herodotus and then I'm gonna end the episode here.
Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Probably, maybe. My brother's gonna be here. I remember that. Yep.
Time to talk!
You've got a weird voice. I'll try to remember what to do to be on the right side of this. I want to get him back.
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive!
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew.
What?
You threw me off a fucking mountain.
You're wrong?
You think it's that simple? Come on, Alexios. Let's talk about it.
Stop calling me that. I already know what
No, you
happened that
don't.
night.
Right. Deimos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod. Worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Gods don't bow to the cult.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention?
No, they're not.
Following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
She's still our mother.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
Oh, I don't know what to say there. Oh, I didn't kill him though, but I did found him, so both are a lie. I really want to check what I'm supposed to say. I want him on my side, not with the cold side. I want to have the good ending. Okay, I'll say that I really don't know what the balance means though. I did not kill him. Just gonna say that I didn't found him.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's not weakness.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
What do they want with our family?
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
Okay, what are the cult's plan?
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me.
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum they're next.
Okay, I'm bringing down the cult.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
You're still my brother.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos!
Oh, it's Alexios.
Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
A bear. If I found a good one, I'm gonna take it. I wonder if it's like before, because in the past, I don't know how it's called. Oh, spear level 5 on 6, so I only have one other to do. I can tame the animals, and I tamed the bear, a really good one, but when I closed the game and came back, it disappeared. And I wonder if it would still do that.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right, there was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this for the next episode though. So I'm gonna end this here. Thanks everyone for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.